Good morning, class. So today we are going to start with our new chapter, that is congruency. So in congruency, so first I would like you people to know that what congruency actually means. So if I talk, congruency is somewhat means equality, means congruency is equality based on through superposition. Superposition. Okay, so if I talk of two lines to be congruent, line segments means two line segments are equal. This is a line AB, this is a line CD. AB and CD are congruent if length of AB is equals to AB is equals to length of CD, then only two lines are congruent. Or two circles, in circle it has a radius, this is R1, this is R2. So two circles are congruent if they have congruent if R1 equals to R2, means radius of 1 is equals to radius of 2. Okay, means two things are congruent if all its parts are equal, all its dimensions are equal. If I talk of a square, if its sides are equal, its all sides are S. So this is S2, S1. So S1 equals to square 1 is equals to square 2 if side of 1, that is S1, is equals to S2. Okay, a square has only one dimension, it has side. If we talk of rectangle, its length and breadth should be equal. Rectangle are two rectangles are congruent if their length and breadth are equal. Okay, and then last is triangle. Two triangles are congruent if their all sides are equals to the sides of other triangle PQR. If AB equals to PQ, this equals to this and this equals to this. This angle is equals to this angle is equals to this angle is equals to this angle. Means if angle A equals to angle P, angle B equals to angle Q, angle C equals to angle R. all angles are equal and all sides are also equal, means AB is equals to PQ or AC is equals to PR or BC equals to QR. Its all sides are equal, hence this triangle is also congruent. Means all the parts should be equal. All the dimensions of a figure should be equal. Then only they are congruent. So first exercise is based on the congruency of triangles based on side criteria. Okay, we have to prove two triangles congruent on the basis of side criteria. So this is our question from the first exercise. So this is our first question we have to here. Justify or answer that these two triangles are congruent. So how can we say that these two triangles are congruent? So if we see here, PQ and is equals to XZ, they are equals to 5 centimeter both, and then PR is equals to YZ, both are 4 centimeters. Then QR is equals to XY, both are 6 centimeters. So both having both the triangles in all the sides equal means, look, whenever we have to prove two triangles congruent, what you need a criteria in which this criteria should be suitable. There are 4 more criterias: SAS, RHS, AAS and ASA. In those 4 criterias, means in these you need that you have to prove the 3 things to be equal, of which one is side, means 3 things of a triangle should be equal, means all the 3 sides of a triangle should be equal. Okay, all the 3 sides of the triangle should be equal. Look here, all the 3 sides of a triangle are equal. This means both the triangles are congruent. Okay, all the 3 sides equal means both the triangles are congruent. So now we have to write the correct correspondence. What is correspondence? Means is PQR equals to XYZ, or PQR equals to XZY, or PQR equals to YXZ, or what order is equals to what order. We just need the correct order of the triangle, because order matters a lot. I will let you know how. Look here, PQ is equals to XZ. Okay, so we will take it by superposition method. In superposition method, you will take all the corners of a triangle. You have to tell which corner of a triangle is equals to which corner of a triangle. Okay, means if PQ is equals to XZ, that is point in front of opposite to PQ, means a single point. We are getting a single point in PQ. We can write QP also equals to XZ. Both means the same. PQ or QP both means this side only, that is 5 centimeter. So we have to take which point first. Means so what we will do, we will take by superposition method and taking the side just in front of it. That is, in front of PQ is R. So R of this triangle and XZ is equals to XZ is equals to Y. PQ is equals to PQ R. So XY in front of Z. Sorry, Y. XZ in front of Y. So R is equals to Z, and then PR. In front of PR is Q. In front of YZ is X. In front of QR is P. In front of XY is Z. Okay? In front of XY is Z. So these two triangles are congruent in this order by side criteria. Okay, this tells that R is equals to Y and Q equals to X and P equals to Z. Okay, this tells that R is equals to Y and Q equals to X and P equals to Z. If you write the order other way around, like X, Y, Z, this will give you that R equals to X, Q equals to Y, and P equals to Z. Means this will shuffle up your order. Okay, this will change your concurrency criteria. This won't give you what you want. So the correspondence of the correct correspondence is very important. Correct correspondence very important. And this also tells us RQ equals to XY, YX. RQ equals to XY. Look, this is true. PQ, QP is equals to XZ. Look, this is also coming as fit as it is. Okay. So I will just want to tell you that if you are said that triangle PQR is concurrent, this is symbol for concurrency, is concurrent to triangle ABC, this means that first two will be equals to first two. QR will be equals to BC. First and last will be equals to first and last. And angle P will be equals to angle A. Angle Q will be equals to angle B. Means the corresponding corners. And angle R will be equals to angle C. This is our next question. Here we have to prove. Here we have to give the correct order and correspondence for this triangle. You have to prove that these two triangles are congruent. How are these two triangles congruent? Here, this above triangle and this lower triangle. Here, this is 4.5, this is also 4.5. That is, AB equals to BC. Both are 4.5 centimeters. Okay. Then, AD equals to CD. Both are 3 centimeters. And then in this both the triangle, this BD and BD is equal as they both are. This is a triangle and this is a triangle. This BD and BD is common and both is 6 centimeter. You can write it as 6 centimeter and common as well. Okay, this complete side lies in this triangle and this complete side lies in this triangle as well. Okay, so here BD is equals to BD is 6 centimeter. So now, so what will be the correct correspondence? Again, for correspondence we will go with this order. Here in this above triangle, this BD and BD are equal. That is, side in front of BD is A in the above triangle. So in triangle above one, A was the point and below triangle C was the point that was concurrent. Okay, BD and BD are equal. Side in front of BD is A, and point in front of BD is A, and point in front of BD is C. Then AD equals to CD. The side in front of AD in this triangle is B. Side in front of CD in the below triangle is B. Okay, and then side in front of AB is D and AB is D, and side in front of BC is D. So triangle ABD is congruent to triangle CBD by SSS criteria. This is the correct correspondence, and as per this, angle A is equals to angle C and angle B equals to angle B, means this is equals to this, and angle D, above triangle angle D and below triangle angle D will be equal. Okay, this is a question. Here we are given that these two triangles are congruent and we have to find the third unknown side. Means the two triangles being the congruent, so all three sides should be equals to the other three sides of the other triangle. So here these two triangles being congruent. Here this is 3 and this is 3, means DF and TU are equal by both are 3 centimeters, and here EF is equals to ST, they are 5 centimeters. Okay, these two triangles being congruent, so all three sides must have been equal. So triangles being congruent all sides will be equal. 2 are given, so third will automatically be equal, that is third side left is DE. Okay, this DE must be equals to SU, and both are 4 centimeters. So SU, the unknown side, is 4 centimeter. So this is our next question, in which ABCD is a parallelogram and we have to prove that these two triangles are congruent, where AC is the diagonal. Proving the two triangles congruent, till now we have only gone through the side criteria. So in a parallelogram, in triangle ABC and triangle CDA, so in these two triangles, this side AB is equals to the side CD. Why? This side is equal to this side. Why? Because opposite sides of triangle are equal. So opposite sides of triangle are equal. Okay, and AD is also equals to BC. So opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. Opposite sides of parallelogram are always equal, like in rectangle, AB is equal to CD and AD equals to BC. And if we see in both the triangle, this AC side lies in both the triangles. Okay, so AC equals to AC common. This is a proper, this side is full common between both the triangles. So we have got the three sides equal in both the triangles. So now both the triangles will be congruent. And what will be the correspondence? Both the triangles are congruent. Look, this ABC was equals to AD. BC, the side in front, point in front of BC is A, this one, and then AD, side in front of AD is C, and then AC equals to AC equals to AC, side in front of AC is B, side in front of AC is D, and side in front of AB and CD, side in front of AB is C, and side in front of DC is A. Okay, AB and CD, AB is C, DC is A. So both the triangles are congruent by SSS criteria. Okay, so these both the triangles are congruent by SSS criteria. So next question says is this. Here we have to prove both these triangles congruent. ABD is congruent to ACD. So in triangle ABD and triangle ACD, so in these two triangles, look, AB is given equals to AC. This is given. Okay, this is given, and then it says that D is the midpoint of side BC. D is midpoint of side BC. That means this BD will be equals to DC, as D is mid point, and then this AD and AD is in both the triangles. Okay, so this AD equals to AD is common in both the triangles, and hence, so all we have got three sides equal in the triangle, so hence both the triangles will be equal by SSS criteria. So what should be the correspondence for the triangle? Look, AD given is equals to this, BD is equals to DC, BD is equals to DC, so side in front of BD is A and side in front of DC is again A in this triangle, and then side in front of AD and AD, side in front of AD in this triangle is B, then in front of AD is in front of in this triangle is C, and then AB and AC, side in front of AB is D, side in front of AC is D. So these are congruent by SSS criteria. Okay.